Good day, everybody. Today we are going to be looking at an invitation with a menu, and this is going to be a one-page invitation with a menu. I know this will help persons who are doing EDPM, especially for those who have this to do in their SPA. Before I do that, I'm going to remind you to like, share, subscribe, and remember to comment and watch the ads. We're going to change our font to Times New Roman. We are always told to ensure that our page is set up to have our information in Times New Roman and size 12, as well as we should ensure that there is no spacing in between. So we're going to change our spacing before and after by going into the line and spacing option and change them to 00. If you recall, I did a video showing you how you do this, so you can go back to it if you do not remember. And then we're going to put it in single space and then OK. The first thing I want to do is to put our title, and this invitation with a menu is going to be for a celebration, right? So the first thing I'm going to type is the title, which is Let's Celebrate. I'm going to center it because when we are doing an invitation with a menu, we are always told to center these things. All right, so I'm going to type Let's Celebrate, and I'm going to change the font because it's an invitation with a menu. We have to still let it look beautiful, so we have to choose a nice font to let it look really attractive basically, and creative at the same time. I'm looking for a font that is nice. We can use brush script and increase the size, though we had put it in Times New Roman and size 12. When you're putting something like a title for an invitation, it has to be bigger and the font has to be different, something pretty, creative, attractive, whatever term you want to use. I'm going to change it to size 26. I am going to change it back to size 12 and Times New Roman, and I'm going to press the space key, I'm going to press the enter key twice. Then this invitation with menu is really a celebration for a family union, so I'm going to put Reid's family union, and we can change the font for that as well. We can change it to a different font too, because we want to highlight what it is that we are celebrating. Reid's family reunion. It should be reunion. I'm going to press enter twice again and then type menu. Let me see, what font can we change Reid's family reunion to? We could change it to adorable. We could change it to adorable. Adorable font looks nice. I'm going to change the size to 20. I'm going to bold it as well. All right, the menu now, below that we're going to type what the menu is, but I have it saved, so I'm going to just paste it instead of have you spend this time looking at me typing. I copied and pasted from somewhere else, so I'm going to just paste it now. And all we're going to do is to change the font. I'm going to remove the menu that I typed just now and leave what is there in what we just copied and pasted. The headings, I'm going to change the headings to a different font. We can try one called Harrington. This is nice as well, so we're going to use this just for the headings. And I'm going to use the paint format painter to paint over the headings, or the subheadings in this case. Alright, so we're not done yet. We have the beverage heading to change the font of, and for the listing that are below each heading, I'm going to change the font to Constantia. I'm going to format paintbrush all of the listings. So just bear with me, everybody. And you can choose other beautiful fonts. We have much more beautiful fonts there from the list that you could use, but I'm just using these for now. Instead of wasting time trying to find fonts, we're going to be using this for now. All right. After that, I'm going to insert a text box at the bottom, which will have where the reunion will take place, what time, and the date of the reunion. So I'm going to click on the Insert tab, and then I'm going to insert a text box. Alright, so I'm going to just widen the sides of the text box and ensure that it is centered in the middle of the page, and I'm going to type where we're going to have the family reunion, which is going to be at Neil's Auditorium, and that's going to be April 30, 2021, and it's going to be at 4 p.m. To have the box looking lovely, I'm going to right click on this text box and change the color of the box. It will also enhance the information that is in it and add to the creativity of this invitation with a menu. So I'm going to go to the fill. After I right click on the text box, I would click on format shape and then go to fill and select a color that will go nice with it and show it up, maybe green, and we're going to choose one of those fonts that we have used already. We could use it again to just make it look uniform. Basically, can use back adorable. We're going to center the information in the text box and make it bold, and we're going to also increase the size of the writing. What we can also do is to change the font color for the heading. We could change it to what color goes well with green. Could change it to green and purple. We could also put a text effect over the Reid's Family Union text. Looking for something that goes well with it. Alright, and what we're going to do now is to add a page border. We're going to add a page border to enhance this invitation. So to do that, you have to click on the Design tab, and then under the page background grouping, you are going to select Page Borders, and we're going to select an art page border. You have line style page border that you could have chosen, but I want to choose an art page border. So we're going to be choosing an art border that goes well with celebration, and the one that I think goes well with celebration would be the balloons. So I'm going to select that one. I was looking to see if there's any more. I could look, but I think I'm going to be using the one with the balloon. Alright, then I'm going to click on OK. Alright, and the purple goes well with part of the balloon decorations. Alright, oh, I'm going to add the address for Neil's auditorium. I'm just going to put Mandeville. Alright, that should be it for now. I'm going to add two pictures to the left and right side of the heading section to bring off my invitation some more. So I'm going to go to Insert. I'm going to go to Pictures and then Online Pictures, and I'm going to put in Family Reunion in my search and see what will come up, to see what pictures I could use for that. So it's searching. So what I'm seeing is our families. Okay. I think I'm going to search for something else. I'm going to just type in celebration and see what comes up. This picture could go, since it has balloons and something look like a family. I'm going to insert this picture to the left side. I'm going to resize it. I'm going to wrap the text of this picture so that I can move it wherever I want to move it. It was in the text box, so I had to remove it from the text box so that I could wrap it. Now I'm able to move it to wherever I want to move it. I'm going to put it to the left side. I'm going to reduce the size of the picture some more. And then I'm going to insert another picture that will depict some form of celebration. So I'm going to go back to Insert, Pictures, Online Pictures, and I'm going to search for party and see what comes up. We could click on a picture that depicts what we are actually trying to depict in our invitation. Maybe we could put this with some food. Yes, maybe a picture with some food could go. Maybe this picture. Let me just try this picture. It's a picture that is in a text box. I'm going to cut it out, remove the text box, and then paste it. And that way I can wrap it. I'm going to crop the box, the text box with the picture so that I can resize it and move it anywhere I want to move it. Team Reid. We're doing a family reunion. So this picture with team could really go. Team Reid, yeah? Yes. We can crop the picture, so we're going to go to format, crop, and I want to crop the area that says practical function just to fit more with what we want, right? So I'm going to put it over to the right side, further up the top. Or we can just crop off team and leave the food itself. Yes, and bring it up the top. You can make the size of the other picture the same size as the one to the right. I'm going to crop it a little bit. So that both pictures have the same size. Alright, so this is our invitation with the menu. By the way, I think it needs a little more sprucing up. I'm going to change the page color. Go to Design tab and then Page Color. And what color can we use to bring this off? I think this is good enough, right? So this is our invitation with a menu. You can change the color if you want. You can choose your own color, you can choose your own font and make it so creative and you. And this is me. This invitation can be sent via an email, it can be sent via WhatsApp, any social media network. You can use it to send this as an email or as an attachment. So it doesn't have to be printed and be sent out. You can print it if you want to, but you don't have to. And another thing I want you to do, if it's an SBA, you would want to put your name in the header. So I'm going to go to Insert and Header, and I'm going to put it at the top. So I'm going to choose a header that is at the top, and we're going to type the name, which is, I'm going to type my name for now. You would type your name, right? And I could type, if it's SBA1, I could say SBA1 or whatever the case may be, and close the header. It's hidden in the page border. So what I'm going to do is to double click in the header, and where I have header from top, I have 0.49 inches. I'm going to reduce it to 0.1 so that it shows your header, which is your name and the SBA. I'm going to be specific with the SBA, so I'm going to put what the SBA one is, which is invitation with menu. And remember also that it is to be in Times New Roman size 12. So I'm going to go back to home, change it to Times New Roman and size 12. Alright guys, so that is it. Oh, my Let's Celebrate needs to go down some more. Let me look at the rest of the document. It's looking good. Alright, so there you go. We can look at the print preview and see what it will look like. I noticed the page color isn't showing, but when it is sent via the internet, via email or through WhatsApp, whatever social media, it will definitely come up with the page color. Alright, so there you go guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thank you for sticking with me today. I am going to remind you to subscribe if you have not subscribed before. Like the video, share the video, comment, and remember guys to watch the ads. Bye guys.